All right, and we are back, YouTube. Welcome back to another video. Before we get started, we are gonna try a new drink that I got from Aldi. It was my second time going to that store, and honestly, I think it's pretty great. That coupled with Costco, and I think I'm gonna be making huge savings and just getting some good, fresh, whole food. So, anyways, organic, here's the new drink that we're trying today. Antioxidant power, 100% juice. We've got pomegranate, tart cherry, red grape, purple carrot. I've never had that. Cranberry and blueberry. So rich in vitamin A, non-GMO. Guys, we're gonna give it a whirl here. So let's see how this is. It smells interesting, honestly. I don't know if it's gonna be good. I don't know if this is gonna be good. I poured myself a large glass though. Someone's gotta drink it. Yeah, I guess I can taste the carrot a little bit. That's what throws me off. Otherwise, it just tastes like grape juice. Yeah, not bad. Not bad. Maybe not my favorite. Maybe I'll try a different one next time. But hopefully I won't be farting as much since it's like an antioxidant or whatever. So anyways, we are gonna get right into the video, guys. All right, guys, so what I'm gonna be breaking down is how to become a protagonist of war. What I'm gonna do here is display some images on the screen. That is gonna be through screen sharing on Zoom. I did just look at the footage that I got, and unfortunately my face isn't in it, so maybe some of you are better visual learners when you do see my facial expressions, and it maybe helps you understand concepts better. I certainly am that way, but bear with me. Hopefully this still applies. We are going to still roll with this. I'm not going to do it again because I have recorded it twice now due to technical difficulties, so bear with me, and here we go. And we are live, guys. All right, so first image I want to show you guys, and what I'm going to do here is show you a series of images so that you can pretty much nail and narrow down this aesthetic that I'm referring to when I mention become a protagonist of war. Unfortunately, this is the second time I had to record this. I did have my microphone hooked up with a certain cord to a certain jack on my computer. Turns out that did not work, so I had to switch the jack. So going to be recording this again. I am going to be a little bit more concise with my points, however, so you guys are getting clear, unfiltered, and perfectly succinct message right here. So Conor McGregor, we all know who this is. He has this walk. He has this swagger about him. He is a professional by all means, and he is a protagonist of war by all means. Now, guys, first topic I do want to hit on with this is that in order to be a protagonist of war, you have to learn how to fight. Now, Conor McGregor is a great example because he's a little bit more of a loud character in this whole like fight scene and fight culture. And he has his own sort of persona and his own personality, and he's just so iconic. So I think he's a really good example to bring out, and specifically his walk. Like if you just look at this image, it is black and white, so it's a little bit muted with distraction. And I think the main theme here is just that, you see this like crazy tattoo that he's got. He's got his hands wrapped, so it's either going to a training session or just finishing a training session. Just looking at his shorts here, obviously this is not like fight night, but yeah, guys, just aim to have this sort of swagger, and the only thing that can give you this swagger is like sheer confidence, and confidence, as we all know, comes from competence, as I mentioned in a previous video. So what I do want to mention is learn how to fight first and foremost. With that, we are going to have the next image that I'm pulling up here is going to be with this sentiment. Last night, guys, Mike Tyson fought Jake Paul, 58-year-old man versus a 27-year-old. Jake Paul was insanely more in shape, and Mike Tyson's age showed. It was kind of bad. He was just like stumbling around and had no legs. So it was pretty sad. I mean, thankfully Jake didn't just like knock him out. He definitely could have. He could have just laid it on him, but it was a respectful fight, and I don't think anyone wanted to see Mike get his face put onto the ground. So anyways, aside from that point, just look at this image, guys. Like this guy is just so iconic. Like he is a protagonist of war. You can just see the silhouette he's got right here. He's got a very long coat right now, professional, tailored, fits him well. Um, He's got these sunglasses that are super cool. I don't know when this is set. Could be like late 90s, just judging by like this car and the other outfits in this image. But he's got like this popsicle. So I think you have multiple elements right now that do combine to give you a like final form of like just a guy who is like serious about life. Like he takes himself seriously, but at the same time, he has fun. Like he's got his shirt tucked with a great professional outfit, but he's got like some fun sunglasses and this popsicle here. If you guys saw the fashion video, I do mention a lot of tasteful accessorization. I think like even just a popsicle is a little bit of that, he's not too like mega serious in this moment right now. Like he's able to bring his competence and his persona into like the real world and actually function like a normal human just eating a popsicle. So I thought this was definitely worth mentioning. A special shout out to Mike Tyson. You did great last night, man. It was awesome. Now, I chose this one because this guy kind of reminds me of me. Like, I think he's just a little bit leaner than me. If you just look at like maybe his core right here and his back. I think I am very similar though, and even like the haircut, the eyes, and the ears. But guys, this is a fight gym right here. It is black and white muted, just like the first image I showed you of Conor McGregor. So we are gonna have at least 2 days a week, guys. You should be aiming to be in the fight gym. Do what you can to sign up for one. I know, right now, if it's something that you can't afford, you can just go on YouTube, learn how to shadow box, and you should be getting some reps in. Like, get fluid, learn how to shadow box. And I would recommend, if you live in an apartment or something, maybe don't do this in the night hours. You do want to get some privacy, and that is like sound and visual, just when you're starting out, because it can be just a little bit nerve-wracking to like start, moving in a certain way that like you've never moved before. So I would recommend just maybe being outside in an area where not many people are. Um, just looking at the YouTube video and just copying what they tell you to do. So fighting guys, it is a non-negotiable though. You are tasked with this world with performance. There's always going to be that burden on your back. And in order to thrive in this world, you need to be big and strong, and fighting is a huge part of that. Helps you not only physically but mentally as well. Now, next we're gonna have John Jones. Now, I know Dana White glazes John Jones like crazy, but I think this image just like perfectly encapsulates that whole like, yes, I need to learn how to fight mentality. I share that personally. I think it's of utmost importance. If you do have a chance, I would recommend looking up John Jones highlights. He's one of the best to ever touch the octagon. He has these insane movements that he does, and if you really like listen to him as well in his speech, he's very articulate, very professional, and he describes studying the opponent and just studying, understanding what they do, and then picking that apart, reverse engineering, and then beating them. So he does actually fight later tonight in just about what is it, 4 hours? Yeah, 4.5 hours here. So that's going to be super exciting. He's fighting Stipe Miocic. I think it's going to be a brawl. I think um, John Jones is going to win this one, guys. Let's just be real here. But they're both getting older, so we'll see what happens. But yeah, John Jones, guys. Just this whole like black and white again, like just the pure like testosterone. I think you guys need to channel this, and you guys need to figure out how to put yourself in situations that are going to test you physically, mentally, emotionally, all of that. Like keep seeking out challenges and you will come out victorious eventually. So next, I keep going to the file, but I realize I do have this up here. I believe this is from Skyfall. Correct me if I'm wrong in the comments, please. But this one I do like because not only is it like a cinematic photo, but
just like you can pick apart this and kind of like build your own story with this. I believe he is going to be preparing for imminent danger. Like he is like being hunted right now in this scene. Um, and he has to kind of like home alone, like booby trap in a way, this household so that he can defend himself and he can live, he can survive. So I think this is just so badass, guys. Aim to be this guy who can just walk around the property, study the perimeter and get ready for war. That is of utmost importance to be big, strong, and effective in this world. So, common theme here, just be armed, be not even like physically armed, but like armed with information and whatever you can get your hands on, guys. Next, we've got, right. So, night vision, guys. This is like on maybe like a separate topic, just slightly. Um, Cultivate your network to be surrounded by individuals that are also strong. You could be just one of those guys, but like you come first. You need to build yourself into this individual. And in doing that, you will meet people along the way and you will make friends. Like if you don't currently already have these types of friends, like you simply cannot pour from an empty cup. Like you need to get to this level of, and I know like this is a specific situation with like maybe some ARs that they have and they're doing like a maybe these are military guys and this is like their day job and night job. But essentially it's like the theme is build yourself up. In doing that, you will meet people, stuff will come to you, just trust in God. But this is like my dream circle. And I do want to put up a clip here from Joey Diaz. He says something like, I only need three motherfuckers. So just check this out right here.
Because you don't need 20 friends. You just need three motherfuckers and you can take over a country. Okay, that's what we're confused as Americans. We think we need all these motherfuckers. You give me three bad motherfuckers and you're finished. You understand me? You're fucking finished because we got each other. And
All right, guys. So you saw that clip. It's one of my favorites. I love that. It's kind of like in that sentiment of keep your circle small. You will probably hear that quite often. I totally agree with that. If you don't stand for something, you stand for absolutely nothing. So it's not about having like all of these different friends. Sure, having a good network is, that is valuable and you should be constantly networking, but you should really only move with guys like this. Like truthfully, like seriously move. Like these should be your guys. So, anyways, on to the next. We do have MLK. Like this one, I don't know if this is like a hot take to include in this. I think he is like one of the best representations of like dealing with haters, bro. Like literally like society hated black people for the color of their skin and like he stood up to that. Like he stood up to racism. He was arrested over 25 times. His speech, I Have a Dream, completely unrehearsed. He just did it off the dome. Bro, he's one of the most iconic protagonists of war out there, man. He stood up for a cause and he made a change. I challenge you to aspire to have this sort of world impact. Loving this. I'm loving this video, guys. This is like, I eat this up. Now, I've actually never seen The Godfather, but I just love this image because I just like picking it apart in my head. It's almost as if his general or his like number two came to him telling him some information and he was just like, hold on, hold on, hold on. Let me let me understand this. Okay. We're gonna do A, B, C, D, E, F, G. And here's who's going to do it. Here's how you're going to report. Here's how we're going to move forward. This is like this. This is CEO energy, guys. That's what I'm talking about. It's that aura. Go get that. Go become like this type of guy, like where you are the leader. Yes, it's good to have people around you, but in your own right, be the leader of your own life. Now, I love this, just like this body language, just like so, it's so good, man. I do need to see this movie, and I'm sure I'll understand this a lot better. but just like the setting, like the outfit, he's got like a flower right here. He's got the slick back hair, he's got some age, but his expression is like pretty stoic, like he's not really uh you know, exhibiting any sort of like particular emotion. And I do love the soundtrack to The Godfather, like that Italian jazz. I think it's just so sick. And like, yeah, guys, just aim for this. Aim for this. 100%. Now, as much as we talk about like the serious side of things and like being in the fight gym, you also need to be in different environments. You need to be the stud in all areas of life. And like this includes like being the life of the party, guys. Like you need to be the most charismatic one. And you need to like celebrate your wins. Like I know Jordan Belfort did a ton of illegal stuff, and that's what this like movie was based on. And this party was at like the height of it. But just imagine this experience, like hosting, your company and all of their spouses and a ton of girls with their bikinis and whatever cleavage out, if that's what you're into. But you're just like on this balcony and everyone's in the pool and drinking and having a good time, and you deliver like a full speech and you just like motivate everyone and you're just like, let's take this like into the stratosphere. I forget exactly what he says, but just like that hype and then everyone just like cheering. Like those are the types of moments you guys should chase. That's what you should be living for here, is when you can conquer. And that's like the most gratifying thing as guys. Like we need to go out there and like accomplish some things. So go out there and do this. Go enjoy life and be the life of the party. I'd highly encourage doing this as well. And obviously with moderation, you don't want to be doing this every weekend. So with that, we've also got, I thought this one was a really funny one, Batman and Joker. I think this could be even like, philosophically, this could be you looking at yourself. Like this could be like the angel and devil on each shoulder here. This could be you, the Batman side of you, confronting the jester side who is joking around and is only self-interested, but Batman is like interested in the betterment of the world, right? He's here to save the city of Gotham. So go out and save your city of Gotham, man. Like you should channel the Batman side of you to confront and face your fears, face the evil. And this can all be within yourself, but it's also external. So we're 100% in a spiritual war, and you should 100% be looking to gain self-awareness and self-consciousness every day. Have a desire to learn and ask and you shall receive. It's literally in scripture. So, guys, on to the next one. I know you loved Batman and the Joker, but we got the bullet holes to finish it off. Guys, you should be training with guns. I personally don't own a firearm yet. Once I do, I will certainly be training to make my sheet look like this at the end. You should have good aim. You should be competent with a firearm, and simple as that, guys. Just you have a responsibility to be dangerous in this position, and it's hard. Like life sucks. Like things are gonna come at you, but you need to, you know, fight the fire with fire. You need to find comfort in the chaos. Shout out John Summit. But yeah, guys, I think that's it. But to recap here, um, go out there, learn how to fight, get some swagger, enjoy it on the way up, wear some cool sunglasses, be in the gym at least 2 times a week, the fight gym I'm talking about, or shadow boxing, or doing something to do that. You can always look at YouTube, always try to learn some stuff. Have that energy, have that high testosterone, like go out there and win fights. Need to be winning. You also need to be checking your perimeter. Make sure that your households and your sanctuaries are safe. It's your sole responsibility, even when you're under attack. Cultivate a network, guys. Cultivate a network of strong men around you. Do it by showing the world who you are and dressing, acting, behaving, and presenting an image of what you would like to attract. So it starts with you first, though. Become one of these guys, and then you will attract those guys around you. And then just make a make a huge difference, guys. Like, go out there and fight the good fight, man. Like life is too short to not. Yeah, just be a leader. Enjoy it, have fun. This guys, confront yourself, face your fears, and yeah, become competent with weapons of destruction, whether that's physical, like a gun, or your language, your speech, or just understand the world of combat. And I think that's hypercritical to becoming a protagonist of war. If you don't want to be a protagonist of war, I'll see you. I'll see you, man. Like, please, like, be the peacemaker. But as Joe Rogan says, it's better to be a warrior in a garden than a gardener in a war. So, a lot to work with here, guys. Feel free to drop some comments here if I missed on anything, or if you want to see some other specific videos. Definitely open to more content ideas as I build this channel and build this ecosystem that I want to let you guys into. And finally, go out there, and I'm rooting for you. Go ahead, just do it. No one's going to tell you to do it, except for me and other people that are going to support you. So go out there and find people who are going to support you in your mission. Don't let the haters get to you, man. That always comes from below. And yeah, just go forward, follow God, and trust. So I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.